Is this the real life? Is it just fantasy? No, it's 5:30 in the morning and it's Monday Boot Fair. So I got told yesterday that this looks a little bit like the Bohemian Rhapsody video, which I thought was very funny. But someone also said it looks like Norman Lovett, who plays Holly in Red Dwarf. So, all right, dudes, it does look a bit like that. And I love that. I can see that's a bit more. I'm a bit more Norman Lovett than Brian May, I think. I haven't got his curls, but it's Boot Fair. It's same again at Hook Road. Did okay yesterday. Hoping to do better today. It's even colder. Can't believe it. So fingers crossed. Same again. I'll go round and come back and try and give you a bit less waffle and a bit more goodies. And let's see how we do. Catch you later. Welcome back to the cabin. I'm going to go through yesterday's haul. It was Bank Holiday Monday, Boot Fair. And I was kind of thinking, fantastic, that is all out of the way now. All of that madness over the bank holiday, multiples of boot fairs. But of course I have one on Wednesday, and that's tomorrow. So it's all very confusing with the days and not knowing what day it is. This morning I have been tidying. It's been quite good actually. I'm just hoping to get like absolutely clear and kind of start afresh. And I'm almost there. I'm not going to show you it because I'm not quite there. But I want to get this done because I want to show you the haul. And what else was I going to say? I've just been down the post office with 2 huge sacks full. I've been doing an arrangement with my post office for the last couple of weeks, last couple of months actually. And it's not click and drop or drop and go or whatever it is. It's just they gave me a couple of bags. I fill it with all my parcels. I do a little post-it note and I'll write down the post-it codes. And I'll just go straight in there, avoid all the queues. They take it, and then when I'm back in a few days' time, I either do it again, but I pick up all my receipts, so I don't have to muck about. But it's because I've got to know them over the last 3 years. It might be worth, if you get on well with the post office, just sort of mention it. Oh, can I just fill up a bag and drop it off? If I haven't had many orders, if I've just had 1 or 2, then I will queue up. That's the alternative. But let me show you what I've got. Yeah, not bad boot fair yesterday. Not too bad at all. Okay, in the new improved trolley, there's a couple of video recorders. I think they're Sony. They're good ones. It looks pretty good. And they were £5 each. And also got this of the same guy. It's a Panasonic. It's an HDD DVD, I think, he said, wondering whether it is. Or maybe it's just a DVD player. I thought it was. Oh no, well it says it's got Freeview on it. So I'm pretty sure it's an HDD DVD player. DMR-EZ, that rings a bell. All the EZ series, I think, are. Although it does just say DVD recorder on there. We shall see. But I paid £10 for that. I hope it's not just a DVD recorder, but I'm thinking it is now. This is the camera bundle I bought the other day, and all of this lot cost me £25. I've just sold a pair of. I haven't listed anything on this yet because I'm slacking. But apart from the binoculars, and they sold this morning for about 22 quid. So that was all right. Oh, the other thing I did this just now was got a whole load of boxes. This sort of thing. Tenner pants from outside my pharmacy. They always have loads and loads of boxes. Sainsbury's seem to have stopped putting out wine boxes. I don't know what that's about, but hopefully it's just a short-term thing. Right, let's start with the big buy then. Let's start with the big boy. Might have overpaid here. So, I was trying for about 10 minutes to do this deal, and it was off a guy who goes around buying, and I've seen him striking bargains. He's a hard bargainer. Like he's been at trying to get a deal off one of the contacts I know, and he's been there going 50-50, not 51-50. So I'm a little bit worried whether this is actually going to work, but we shall see. So basically, it's a Game Gear. It looks like, oh my God, I've just dropped my phone. Take 2. I don't know whether I'm upside down now, I've got no idea. Let's go that way round. Okay, a Game Gear. If I drop the Game Gear like that, I'm stuffed. So it does look in good condition. He did say... I'm just going to stop this for a second because I might have started one way round and gone the other way round. Right, there we go. He did say it works. I've yet to test it. He said the sound's a little bit crackly, but the image is good. And with the Game Gear came some games. Revenge of the Drancon. I don't know what a Drancon is. Sounds like it should be Dragon, but there you go. Lemmings. Great game. Sonic something or other. The Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog. Columns, which looks like a Tetris, rubbish version of Tetris. What's this one? It's upside down game. What? Whoopee. I don't even know what that says. Woolly Pop or something. I have no idea. He was going on about this one, Micro Machines. He was going, oh yeah, brilliant. That's worth a lot of money. I have no idea where that is. And Sonic 2. So those games and the Game Gear, 50 quid. He wasn't taking any less. I thought I'd go for it. I did quickly look it up, but I don't know. Sometimes I've just got to try these things to get an idea of whether it's worth it or not. I mean, if each of those games are, well, I don't know, I might make money on it, I might lose it. Oh, and it also came with, and he was raving on about this as well, a Master Gear, sort of some converter thing, which he said was worth a lot of money. I've absolutely no idea whether that's worth a lot of money or not. And I said to him, can I make you an offer? And he said, yeah, you can make me an offer. And I said, 30 quid. And he went, no chance. And I said, well, meet me in the middle. He was like, no, I can't do it. I said, you can't do 40. So I was on him for a bit, 40 quid, no. And I said, well, how about 45 then? Thinking he'd go, okay, yeah, seeing as we're going to do a deal on this. He was like, no, I definitely want 50. I'm not going any lower than 50. And at which point I said, well, why did you ask me to make a deal? Or to make an offer? And he said, I didn't. And he's completely right, because I said, can I make you an offer? So there you go. I've wasted all of that time trying to get an offer, and he wasn't going to have one anyway. So that was that. And off the same guy, this is all part of the same deal. I've got this Sinclair little calculator, untested. It's a 9-volt square battery in there, so we'll see if that goes. It's just because it's Sinclair I got it. Had a quick look on comps. I saw a red one for 30. Different colours are slightly less. I might put that on for more. Hopefully, fingers crossed it worked. He said he hadn't tested it, but these people who are kind of seeing buying at boot fairs and then selling at boot fairs, why wouldn't they test it? Are they just sort of like, I don't know. Don't know if I believe that. Anyway, I'm kind of expecting it not to work. So there was that for I got for a tenner, and then he said he'd chuck in this, which is just some sort of like random thing that probably no one wants. And he chucked this in for a £5. Video now. And again, I had a quick look. There's a Tony Hawk's thing in there, which again he was saying, oh, it's Tony Hawk's, and I was like, yeah. And so what? And I said to him, you're only chucking that in because you can't get rid of it, which is probably a little bit true. But there were some comps on this, so maybe probably doesn't work. This is my fear, that people who I see buying stuff, who then you see sell. I mean, if I saw me selling at a boot fair and I had a load of camcorders, I would think they don't work because I'm just trying to get rid of them. But there you go. The Rusties, I've had that before. That was £2. And we have an Ultimate Effects lightsaber poking out there. That was £2. Love it. Hope it works. If it doesn't, then I can fix it up. Just be a soldering job. A PS3. I've got a Slim on at the moment, but it's a different version to this. This has got some sort of slidey door effect. And I opened the boot to bring all this stuff in here, and it fell out. So it's had a bit of a dink on the side. But it cost £4. I got it, and the guy said, I haven't got any leads. I haven't got any HDMI or power leads. Of course, the power lead is just the 8 lead, so that's no problem at all. But for £4, you can't really argue with that. And then there's this Final Fantasy DS game, which was off a contact, and he seemed to think it had some value. I have no idea. I'm kind of trusting him on this. Ring of Fates. I think he said that he sold it to me for, well, he was 7, but I got it with something else. Yeah, I got it with this thing down here. He was going to ask 10, and he said it's, maybe 7. And he seemed to think it's worth 15 to 20. I mean, so not huge amounts. I think he was keeping it for me because he thought I was into collecting the gaming side, and not really thinking I'm into like the resale value of it. So, but yeah, £7 for that. And this was 8, so 7 and 8. Again, he was originally going to do 10 on that, so a couple of quid off. Scruples was £1. Always pick up a Scruples, that'll always flip, so that's a nice buy. And the Wii Fit board was, I think it was 4. Pretty sure it was 4. Monopoly Fortnite I have seen at boot fairs for the tenner, because people are just thinking, oh, Fortnite, oh yes. I got that for £2. That could be a keeper. I imagine the boys will want to have a look into that and maybe have half a game of it and then get bored with it. And then in here, and this I mean, this is a me thing, isn't it? Atari ST. I mean, I never had an Atari ST. I was Amiga, really, but Amiga was always better, but Atari ST was always pretty good. This was bought off the same guy I bought off the Sinclair and all the Game Gear off, so again, you kind of think that's not going to work. And it was the first thing I saw, and I said, how much do you want? And he said £20. And I went, £20? He says, yeah, Atari ST. And I said, well, it's obviously not going to work, is it? Because look at it. He goes, well, it powers up. And he said, you can't guarantee anything. And I said, well, when people say they can't guarantee anything, that guarantees to me that it doesn't work. So, but anyway, even at £15, I think it's worth it. I will, strangely, for some reason, I will look forward to cleaning that up and at least making it look nice. But yeah, £15, 520 ST. I think that is all right. Well, I'm pleased with it, and that's all that counts. Right, I've got to carefully come over here and probably... Oh, hang on, I'm going to step on something here. I'm going to put my foot through a Game Boy. So I've done the last 2 hauls, spreading everything out on the table and all being very neat. This is very much back to basics. So what's in here? So this looks a bit dodgy, doesn't it? Looks very dodgy. What could possibly resell for more money than I purchased it at? Let's have a look. Ooh. Remote control, tick. Panasonic, tick. Has it got the DC out? Has it got the DC out? I thought it had the DC out. Let's have a look. Oh, there we go. There's something in here. I thought I had a good look at this and all the wires were there, so I'm going to be gutted if they're not. It'll probably mean I will be gutted. Spare battery. So there's that. Sorry, my filming's going a bit all over the place. So that would just be for data, I guess. And then this. So it doesn't look like... It looks like a section of the power lead's missing. So that's a little bit annoying, unless it's up here. I've got 2 remote controls here. That's strange. Okay, so what am I missing? It looks like I'm missing like something that goes out and then into whatever this takes. This is a mini DV, and so the only ones that I'm really looking out for now are 8mm Super 8 and mini DV, maybe a compact disc DVD one, like a disc one, but not too much. The VHS compact I've given up on because they really are not worth it. And this cost me £3.50, so that is well worth a gamble. But I've just got to somehow, oh look, there's the volts in. I could probably do this on my variable one, because I'll have a plug for that, 7.9 volts. That's a weird voltage. 7.9 volts in. So I could try 7. I don't want to overload it. Anyway, even if I haven't got the leads, I'll probably purchase them and then we'll keep them back in the stores should I ever get one of those again. I'm starting to do that now, build up a good supply of power supplies. Right, let me flip round. I'm knocking things off all over the place here. So, I've just been bending down for ages. That's not good for me. So that was a haul. I was pleased with that. I've also had a delivery of 2 Teasmade pots. So if you remember, I bought one and broke the pot. I didn't do it live. I normally do these things live, but I just did that in my own good time. And then I managed to get another one for £2, and it had a chip in, and I was kind of thinking, well, I could use that pot for the other one. In the end, I just ordered 2 pots, and it was a Swan Teasmade. I got it from the Swan website because they were £15 on eBay each, and there was a guy selling them. And I said, "Will you discount for 2 if I buy 2?" And he went, "No, because the postage is actually more than if I was doing 2 individually." And I was like, "No, they're not. It's less than 2 kilograms." Numpty. Anyway, he didn't reply to that. I didn't exactly say that. So I ended up ordering from Swan, straight from their website, and there was a 20% voucher code, so they ended up £12 each. So I think the 2, I think one was £3, the Teasmade, one was £2, £12 each for the pots, and so initially it would have been a £3 to £40 flip. Instead of that, it's a £15 to £40 and a £14 to £40. £40 minus fees. So probably looking at realistically making about £20 on each one, which isn't bad. If I hadn't bought the pots, I would have made £32 on each one. But it's just good to get them shifted and out. Talking of out, that's me over and out. Hope you enjoyed the Norman Lovett at the start, or the Bohemian Rhapsody. Another boot fair tomorrow, and we'll see what we'll get then. And I'm going to keep tidying now because I'm on a roll. Anyway, take care. See you soon.